Capricorn, what's good? I'm your wild and free high priest. This is your new moon in Scorpio message, attuned to the latter half of November, end of November. Thank you so much for being here, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Regardless of your natal placement, this may resonate with you. I strongly suggest that you take only what does and leave the rest to the rest. Hit like if it does resonate with you. Feel free to share this with anyone that you think may enjoy the message and leave me a comment, say hello. Thank you so much for being here. I honor you. I honor our energetic exchange as always, ever so grateful. I ask that our guides of the highest, most brilliant, divine white light protect you, me, and us as I channel and interpret for your Capricorn divine. So that the energy of the mother and divine feminine, maybe the Empress, but it's like the Empress is high up there, right? It's deeper than that. So maybe you've come out of that. It's taken a long time. Something feels like it's taken a long time. And perhaps it's not the most justifiable term to describe it, but it is divine. The phrase here is divine timing. You've had to clear away a lot. You've had to see the truth of many relationships, especially now you are seeing what you want to call in or what you do deserve as far as people in your life. And a lot of this is coming through women or feminines or, I apologize, I'm a little burpy there. I do get the sense of a mature masculine, but also a divine balance between feminine and masculinity, or divine masculine, divine feminine. So you could be, it doesn't matter your gender is what I mean. You are being given like the tools or knowledge, or this is coming to you. This energy is for you so that you can protect yourself for what's to come. It's good. What's to come is good. Okay. But right now it's like you're downloading, protective measures. Okay. And then you can take action. Well, then it'll just come to you. So you are in a energy of reception, or at least that's the advice from the stars. It will align. Okay. You're getting a new sensation of connection. You are sensing good connections versus bad. Okay. This is growth. Card 15. So you're viewing relationships from different perspectives. Okay. It's almost like it does matter, but for the purpose of this message, it doesn't matter what was done unto you. What matters is where you are at now, and that you are in the energy to receive. You are in the zone to receive. Okay. Animal spirit for the Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising collective for their latter half of November, for their new moon in Scorpio message. Okay. Keep in mind that because it's attuned to the new moon in Scorpio, or a new moon, that means you've wrapped up a 2.5-year cycle. You could be looking ahead at the next month. You could be creating space for something to arrive in the next 9.5 months, a gestation period, creatively or, practically. And you are also, this energy may come in the next 2.5 years as well. So this is a timeless message, is what I mean. Animal spirit for the Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising collective. Thank you so much for their new moon in Scorpio. Thank you so much. Knocking at the door. Okay. Yes, look at the Empress. Crocodile. I'll take this one. The otter, watery builder, and now you are in an emotional sphere. Okay, lots of water here. What are these? Oh my gosh, more water, and then fire, and then we have a whale at the bottom of the deck, which is more water. Lots of water. You are being affected greatly, heavily by this. It's maybe something that was pent up, building up, and so it's also like spiritually driven. It's like your emotions are being purified, your emotional body is being purified, because you have that entanglement octopus where have you given too much away and taken on too much of others' emotions, and this could be you have taken on a lot of others' spirit. You have like your passions are, you've had to do a lot, okay, physically, practically. It's the example of like you are the breadwinner, you were the breadwinner, or you're the caretaker, you're the one that does everything for everyone, and now you are in this supremely feminine mode, which is not meant to necessarily inspire you to move or to do or to act. It's doing the opposite, to receive, to wait, to acknowledge when to be ready to acknowledge when you're ready to move. And so right now you're being primed, and your guides ask you to sit and wait patiently. And it's never about waiting. It's about doing what you can while you wait for it to arrive. Okay. Okay. Come on. Let's see the vessel. Thank you so much. 3 archetypes for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective for the new moon in Scorpio. What is the situation they are facing or involved with in? What's the... Ooh, okay. What's the challenge they're facing? And the origin and basis of the situation during the new moon in Scorpio. I mean, in that waiting period and you pulling back, it does involve unconditional love, right? Like you can't step in where you usually do step in when you usually do step in. You have to allow them to do it. This is like a father or mother or parental figure who is just allowing their children or their child to experience, growth. And maybe there is some hand holding involved, but it's more so about allowing them to do it, right? The self. So it could involve that aspect of a fracture of the self and no longer being driven by the same passions and no longer committing to same desires. Okay. Also seeing yourself in the timeline, how you were, who you were, the decisions you made in your youth, what they mean for your maturity, your growth now. Okay. The 4, yes. So this is like a whole new you. A lot of heart-centered and frustration there. Seeing past the veil as well. The challenge is like getting through it. You are at the brink. This is like the moon card 36, the forest. Okay. It like brightens up. Thank you. The self is card 29. Okay. Yeah, these are frustrative crises points, but you do have an upcoming decision to make, which may make you feel impatient or like you need to get this show on the road. And that could be the frustration point, and it's not me telling you to stop being frustrated or to do everything in your part to eliminate frustration. It's allowing that frustration to be the purifying energy, the purifier, the tool, a tool in your toolbox of the self, okay? Because it is going to break through anyway. The Tower moment will be something good, is what I mean. Yes, the shadow. 28, okay. A commitment to the new self, refreshment. It's very much like the Sagittarius message, I believe. 24, the sustainer, yeah. What you've sustained for so long is no longer really necessary, whether the actions, the way you take action is changing. And again, that means everything that you once wanted or desired is also new or different. Okay, wow. That is intense. Y'all are intense, right? Patiently waiting like the crocodile. The courage to be patient, the courage to have patience, the courage to sit the storm out, right? Meanwhile, allow your heart to consume you. Heart chakra, heart energy. Allow yourself to be grounded. Feel grounded. And the crocodile is the Empress, by the way. Venus in Libra, Venus in Taurus. Okay. Thank you, Capricorn. There's a lot of Gemini energy here as well. The Magician. Okay. Let's check out the rest of the energy for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective for the rest of November for their new moon in Scorpio reading. This is initiatory, and yes, it is about like sitting it out. And in some cases, you may not feel like this is justified. Okay, there's something you're about to learn anyway. The experience will culminate again. You will break through, break out. Wow, is that you really, Neptune in retrograde in Pisces? Yeah, it's about who you commune with. Yes. And yeah, or sorry, I almost read this as the Six of Cups. This is the Four of Cups, moon in Cancer. So the moon card in the Chariot, the courage to sit this through, to wait this storm out, okay? And eliminate frustrating relationships. That's the situation, the challenge. The challenge is acknowledging that this will bring in the new. This brings in the new, the sun, card number 19. That being the challenge, because it will kind of bring in this fresh breath of fresh air. It'll bring a renewal energy, and it's best not to rush it, or best not to suppose that you're finished. Like it's not, the food is not ready yet, right? Like it's not baked all the way through. The Empress. You've been waiting this one out. At the bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Cups. All right, Capricorn, that's where this is going. A lot to say about motherhood, birthing, okay. You know, you could feel like it has taken you a long time if you are attempting, or if you are trying to have a child, it could feel like you faced many challenges along the way. So my condolences if there's been anything that you've been dealing with that is in opposition of that, but it's like the energy's here. Moon in Cancer is like a gift from your ancestry, your lineage, your family. Okay, so your family's growing. The sun is the birth. The Empress is a birth, is motherhood. The Hangman is like you're understanding a whole new. It's the condition. It's the physical condition as well as the quality of like spiritual illumination, healing the body. Okay. And at the bottom, yes, it has been stressful. You've been fighting for this, 5 of Wands, okay? Or you've been fighting for your voice to be heard. You've been fighting to come out of this. You've been fighting to eliminate this. Or it's like you felt like you've been like they've been trying to eliminate you, but they can't. Like, even if they do, even if you are pushed out, pushed away, there's a bigger reason for that, because you're meant to shine somewhere else. You're meant to shine differently elsewhere. Okay, I have to flip these towards me. Thank you. I freaking love it. Your energy's wild, Capricorn. You guys went wild. I know last year was a big year for you guys. Lots of departures, okay. Maybe like the endings of relationships, or like having to level up in so many ways. And the challenge is like not burning out, right? It is like a birth. There's like a birth. A lot of Cancer energy, or you could be having twins as well. You're like, finally, I'm pregnant. Yes, here's the 6 of Cups that I was. Aries, Pisces, Aries. Okay, yeah, motherhood. At the home, or like a home, buying a home, or here's a Scorpio, shadow aspect of Libra, maybe it was not a good idea for you to have a baby with that person, for you guys to be parents, and now there's a new opportunity. It's like something new is here for you, Capricorn. There's a lot of like birth energy here, and there's both masculine and feminine. There's a lot of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy as well. Maybe too, you just need to protect yourself from whoever this person is, but this is more about you. You are here, you are spiritually enlightened, and you are like receiving a lot of direction on where to go, and not stay so fixated with this person. Okay, like what you want to create is not, you understand now that it isn't possible with this person. Okay, This could be the masculine, or if this is you as a masculine, then you understand now that you can't stay in that energy of fighting for them, doing for them. So right now it is a lot about sitting it out, waiting it out, watching their growth spurt. Okay. Learning a lot about children. I think there's like a last reading was like a truth about a child or truth about a family member comes out to light. Someone has brought the truth to you. Okay, a masculine maybe, like, or the father shows up. Long lost father is back, and so that can be tumultuous, or you're only recognizing that now. Holy moly, okay, am I okay? Mars in Scorpio, yeah, this is healing masculine. 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Oh my gosh. A lot of Scorpio energy here. Mars in Scorpio. This, you could have just learned this last month, a lot this summer, end of summer, beginning of fall. A masculine is here to heal. At first it could be you're not sure, you're like, what the hell's okay, and maybe that's all that was needed, is for maybe that the situation culminates to this point and you see it, that it just is not where you want to be. It's not who you want to be with. It's not what you want to be. It's not the type of partner that you want, and not the type of partner you don't want to be that type of partner either. So because there's a lot of dualistic energy, and you maybe see where you needed to heal. And once you were in love with them, obsessed with them, into them, and now you're like, no, thank you. Thank you, but bye-bye. Bye-bye. Holy moly. Okay, you are worried. Don't allow them to feel worry or concern that you will be left out. Mercury in Taurus, okay. You realize your value, you're attuning to your value, okay? It's not always about me telling you that you're like the most valuable player, you're like, but yeah, it can be like that. It can be like I'm telling you, like, you're too good for this, or maybe that's how you feel. And so I'm asserting that, you know, maybe we sometimes feel that way, and that gives us the courage. But also it's just more confronting that it's better for you to not take it on, right? Because they have a lot of healing to do, and that is where the value, you bring a lot of value, and where they will suppress you, and you're ready for this like growth spurt. You're ready for like the next era of your life, not even like the next chapter. It's like that book is finished, and in this timeline that we're on, God, the stars, the moon, the planets, the energy, all our healing and healing of our ancestry and lineage, now grants us like where typically a person is a son, it's like the book of their life. Now we have like 2 or 3 books in our lives. Like, that is just the nature of the timeline, of the astrology, of the alignment. And you have certainly completed like 1 volume of your life. Okay, so it's not just 1 book, it's like you're on to the 2nd or 3rd book. Okay, and this person is just in the middle of their 1st book, right? Understand what I mean? Look, you do understand what I mean, because this is a whole new beginning for you. You are patiently awaiting your new ships to come in, and they could likely already be coming, and you could already likely see that there's a brand new beginning. 3 of Wands. There's something like beautiful around the corner, and you can see it at the corner from the corner of your eye. And the Queen of Wands won't leave. And here's more Sun in Aries and then Venus in Aries, 3 of Wands and then 4 of Wands trying to come in. Just waiting for the new manifestation to appear in reality. Okay, 3 of Wands, and you see it. It has appeared, and it's getting closer. And you're like the crocodile. You're like, and so you are above. Like you've zoomed out. You're seeing it all kind of play out like a play, like the Shakespearean play that it is. Okay. I wanted to get this for you because there's a lot of like information hidden. Why the King of Cups and 6 of Cups? Why the Prince of Cups and 6 of Cups? Clarity. Yes. You are meant to overcome this, okay? The Moon, card number 18, Moon, Pisces, and the Devil, Capricorn, Saturn. This is a lesson in time, and also you have learned a lot about your condition, behavioral, what you want, how you go for it, okay? You are also... maybe this person is very impatient and causes you to become very impatient and manic and erratic. And so you understand that that isn't your energy, okay? You are not meant to take on their struggles, okay? Their behavioral struggles. Okay, you are meant to hold on to your power. You are meant to hold on at this time, budget your time, your energy. Okay, this is power. This is like a power struggle. They see you winning and they swoop in. Okay. You've learned a lot about that, how to not take advantage of others. Okay. Yes, you are in your independent zone. You are well protected. Okay. You're looking mighty fine, mighty good. It's funny. I'm so sorry, I'm not laughing at you. 3 of Wands. Why? Okay. Look at 5 of Swords, but it wasn't in that reversal, okay? You put down the fight. You're like, no, there's no winner. There's no clear winner. Venus in Aquarius. It's coming up, okay? This energy will clear up in like less than a month. Yes, look, because you have the Hangman, card number 12, Neptune, and then you have Justice, card number 11, Libra, Saturnian Libra. You're no longer in that obsessive, like, will you learn the lesson? Yes, I will. I have. Thank you very much. I'm Capricorn. I'm not fighting for that BS. Okay, and I split the deck. Here's the Queen of Wands and the 4 of Wands. You ready for a celebration, a birth of new projects, exciting work up around the corner, okay? And then these try to pop out. The Tower and the 8 of Cups. You leaving has caused that, okay? Truth. If there is a winner, you clearly are the winner, okay? You possess powers of truth and creation, okay? You are the creator, the creatrix. You no longer are sustaining this fractured person. You no longer sustain their fractured viewpoint on what's good for you. You understand what's good for you. You know the truth about this, and their willingness to keep the fight and the obsession and the purely lustful, like draining energy. Okay, you are the creator of this new on your way. Okay, new creation. That is your task from God. That is where your angels and your guides want you to go. That is what I'm told to tell you, that this is your justified, get me the fuck out of this. Thank you. I have learned a lot and I possess the power of truth. Okay, on my way to bigger, badder, greater, greener, everything. Okay, thank you so much. I honor you, Capricorn. This is wealthy, healthy, beautiful, blessed. Thank you, Capricorn. I'll be back with more. Hit like, subscribe if you're still here. Just leave me a comment, say hello. Share this with others, and yeah, hit like, and I'll be back. Congratulations on the birth of whatever you're birthing: love, money, power, success, beauty, good. Ciao.